I don't want to task you, Harry, but I would like one more story. It's all right. I'd like the story of Mount Hood and how you met that beautiful babe that's sitting behind me right now.
Oh, that's easy. I can tell that story all the time.
Okay.
He's
The
screwed it up. I'll
synagogue,
change it for him.
the synagogue that we belong to, her folks belong to it, my folks belong to it. And as young adults, we were enjoying some of the fruits of being members. And one of them was that they were having a young people's get-together at Mount Hood. They were going to rent a bus in Portland and drive up to government camp and spend the night there and the next day, and then come back over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And this is before you, the things that they have on Mount Hood now, like the different ski things and everything else, even thought of. And the place that we had this gathering had a fire once and wiped that out, so that was gone. But at the time we met, they had a dormitory for men and one for women. And everybody came there and they went to the men went on one side of the building and women to the other. And then we met in a great big hall there. And one of the fellows that came on the trip was a piano player. And he was playing all the popular songs of that era.
What year was that, Harry?
1933. No.
28.
36.
No.
36.
35.
Yeah, January 36.
January, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
January 11th, 35.
And you know what he was wearing, right?
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you recall what building that was in? Was it the Mazama Lodge?
Government.
That was before that was built, or even
No,
following
no,
being
no.
built.
Yeah.
The building that this, where we met, had a fire and was burned down.
So did
Government
Couple years
camp.
later.
Mazama Lodge did
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Anyway, this fellow was playing music and everybody was dancing. We're all the same general age within a couple years of each other, you know, in the early 20s. And Eileen was dancing with somebody else, and take one look at her. And I walk over to the guy she's dancing with, I tap him on the shoulder. Take a hike. And then I was dancing with Eileen, and never met her or anything like that. We were just dancing and enjoying each other's company. And
But I was dancing that night. I loved to dance. And I was dancing with all the guys I knew, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm dancing with Harry.
So you don't
I never know him.
Was she a good dancer, Harry?
she was a good dancer.
Yeah.
And the next day, I told her we were gonna go climb the mountain and ski down.
Oh, we had fun. We went. Yeah, he went. We went. Neither one of us had ever been on skis, I think.
Uh-huh.
I've never been on a ski before.
Uh-huh.
And there's a picture of me. Where is that picture?
I have it.
You have it.
Of you on skis.
On me on skis.
So, okay, we agreed to that. And so the next day we met and I took pictures and she took pictures and, you know, one thing and another. We had lunch together and when we were ready to come home, I got her film. I said, I'll take care of the film because I know the guy just a block from me that Sandy's, and I can get the film developed there and I'll have them ready the same day. Oh, that sounds wonderful. It doesn't take a week, you know, like some other places. So that gave me an hint to.
Mm-hmm.
To see
You were thinking.
He's working the angles.
You bet. You
Plan
bet.
ahead.
I found out that she worked at Old and King which was just a block from, or 2 blocks at the most from where I worked.
It was Olds Workman and King in those days, wasn't it?
Yeah, Old Workman and King.
That's right.
And then Workman was out, and then it was Old and King. And then,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, fine. I get the pictures and everything and showed it to her, and a week or 2 later, I find out that I only call her for a date or something like that. I call her home, and they tell me that she is sick. She has the flu or something, I forget what it was, and that she's staying up at her aunt's house, which is on the hill.
Oh, I thought he wasn't gonna call me because he didn't call me for a couple of weeks. And then I was at the hospital, and then he found out, so he came up, and I was recovering. My mother was working, and so my aunt invited me to stay at her house.
And they gave me the address and the phone number and everything. I called her up and talked to her and told her I'm going to come up there and see her.
It looks like a mansion that has big pillars in front of it. And so he was very impressed with my aunt's house.
Well, I had just bought this 1928 or 29 Pontiac for, I had to have a car, you know.
Well, absolutely.
And at that stage of the game, and so I look in the paper and I see this ad for a 1928 Pontiac sedan for $99. So I walked up there, about Burnside, 20th and Burnside, around in there they have a lot of fly-by-nights and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
places. And he shows me the car, and I'm going to make a deal with this guy. I showed him my bank book. I says, I got $84. Here's my bank book. This is what I got. I'll buy the car for this. The guy looks at me. Okay, you bought it. So we pushed the car out into the street, downhill. I could get it started.
But yeah, he came up. He had to walk half the way up because the car only didn't make it that way, that far. But then after that, so we didn't really go out together until February.
Oh my gosh.
That was my car for the summer.
Yeah.
But by summer, I couldn't afford a girl and a car too.
No.
And we're talking about getting married, we're talking all kinds of serious stuff. I sold my car for $125.
Aye.
All right.
Made out on both ends.
Hey,
Yeah.
but look what I got.
Yeah.
Exactly.
70 years worth.
Mm.
That's a
Delightful.
great
Thank
story.
Huh?
The Zugman clan.
Well,
Missing a few.
Well, you got some.
well, maybe 50% of it.
Smile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got it. You guys are beautiful.
Aren't
Thank
they?
you so very, very much. Happy birthday, Harry.
Thank you very much.
Eileen, it was wonderful to see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for lunch.
My pleasure. And Ken, of course, as always. Okay, as we say, adios until the next time.